Well, you might have anticipated the next question, but can you pinpoint a revelation moment that changed the course of your life?
Yeah, that was that was the pipe.
That would be it right there.
There was one other one I can add to that, and this is in the book as well. At the very beginning, I was in the chapel again. I was praying about some prophetic words that I hadn't seen come true, and I saw a bag. I may have shared this before, but I saw a black room with one floodlight in the center of the room, and a bag of gold wrapped like an old bank bag with a dollar sign on it. And I asked the Lord, "What is that?" And He said, "That's the wealth of the wicked." And I continued to pray, and sometime later I saw the same snapshot again, only this time the bag was spilt and there was some gold spilling out. And I asked the Lord, "What is that?" And He says, "That's a transfer from the wicked to the righteous." And I was like, "Oh wow, Lord, how do we obtain that? What is that?" And He told me to teach the church about capacity to carry wealth. And what I felt is He wouldn't give. He was withholding the transfer of the wealth from the wicked to the righteous on account that the righteous didn't know how to carry the wealth. It was the same concept. And so that's when I first started teaching those 4-week that very initial class. It's like, well, let's try it. And
I know what you mean. Sometimes I hear people say that, and it feels like, woohoo, we're going to be on top now, and you watch out, because we'll have all the money and power, world, and here we come. And it seems like, why would God put money in the hands of people with that sort of heart that are merely waiting for their turn on top?
Exactly.
That my tribe's on top right now, and so I'm going to set the rules, and I'm going to set the agenda, and I'm in control now. It's like, I don't think that's what God's after when He's talking about that transfer of wealth. If it flows through a heart that looses justice and righteousness, that has transformational ideas and honor towards the broken, the defenseless, the widow, the foreigner. That's a church that God can trust with wealth, but not the ones that are just ready to get it to be proved right.
That urge to ascend to the top of the hill feels very tribal to me, because it's just, well, we'll submit until our tribe gets on top, and then we'll make you submit. But I think two of the most interesting examples of stewards in the Bible were both number 2. And Daniel and Joseph both served this king. Both of Nebuchadnezzar and Pharaoh were not known for their righteousness, but yet here come Daniel and Joseph, and they were remarkable in their stewardship. There's what I consider supernatural stewardship, and I think that they did that out of their prosperous soul.